So first of all, I think that the fine-tuning argument, there's a lot of people who debate it back and forth, but the basic idea, just to lay it out, is that um, that there's several physical constants that have very high sensitivity. It means if you tweak them just a little bit, that you would get a universe that wasn't hospitable to life. And so the idea is that there had to be something that, and then maybe there's an intelligent designer that set that. And maybe that's true. I don't know. The other possibility is that maybe there's some underlying relationship between those that really constrains them to be those numbers. And so it's not really as lucky as you might take it. That's one possibility. The other possibility is that that this is the one set that we know about, but there's a whole bunch of other sets of constants that would actually produce a world with people like that. Then also people have looked at it from the point of view of like maybe there's actually many different trials of the universe, like in a multiverse, through cosmic inflation and things like that. So then it's just selection. It's like a weak anthropic principle on the fact that, I mean, we're here to observe these numbers, so therefore their numbers have to be consistent with our existence. Like, I think all that's true, but ultimately I think the issue is that we don't really have all the information to really judge odds on it. So I think it's more undefined than unlikely or likely. So I don't think it really solves that problem. I think a better way to think about it is this, is that there's probably four key things in our origins that, even if you can explain them from an entirely materialistic point of view, it still begs the question, because you can imagine like an alternate world. You can imagine an alternate world where these things weren't true. One is, why is there something rather than nothing? You can imagine a universe where there's nothing rather than something, yet that's a contingency in our world that we have something rather than nothing. Another thing is, why is there life instead of only non-life? I mean, it's very easy. I mean, frankly, everywhere we look with a telescope seems to be a place without life. So why is it that there's any life at all? There's nothing that demands that life be produced. So why is it that we see that? And the next one is consciousness. Why is it not just plant life and like, brain dead, tardigrades going around doing things? Why is it that we see consciousness? And finally, the human mind. Why do we have something like the human mind? Like, all four of those are pretty grand contingencies. You can sort of explain it by the weak anthropic principle, in the sense of saying, well, we're here to observe it, therefore we need a world that's consistent with them. But that still seems to really miss the profound surprise we should be feeling at that. I don't think it's possible to really judge odds on it. We don't have enough information to judge odds, but it should be very surprising. I mean, that's not something, this is the world that just didn't have to be this way.